been much talk about the officiating throughout this series. I know Doc once again was talking about, he thought Derek might have been flopping and problems with the screens. Do you think that this has been a distraction, or just more talk than there should be about officiating for NBA finals?
Well, I don't think there's any among our players. That's the thing that you do. Doc and I are both members of Positive Coaching Alliance, and that part of it is about honoring the game and allowing the officials to do their job and so forth. So there's that that image that we have in the back of our head, and yet the idea that you'd certainly like to get things to be officiated your way, whatever way that is. It's different for me, it's different for him, or different for Boston as opposed to the Lakers. So there's always those issues that come up, but I don't think it's any different. I think most finals, there's always going to be those kind of things. We have, obviously, in our coaching staff, a lot of memories over 13 playoffs as how things go, and a lot of experience to get back and remember, how it went in Detroit, for example, in '05, when we were struggling with, Shaq. Every tip, Shaq was called for stealing the ball. Every back in, Shaq was called for an offensive foul. Those type of things all kind of fell in the Pistons' hands, and we felt helpless behind all that stuff. In fact, I even got a technical in that series, which is very unusual.
Is the inconsistency of how things have been called difficult to kind of strategize? Hey, this is how we're going to play it, or watch for this, or watch for that? Because
here's the deal with players. And this is what we tell them. You play beyond the referee. You try to be out there without the influence or even knowing who the officials are. Because when you don't know who the officials are on the floor, then you're playing the game the way it should be. If you're focusing on that, then you're losing attention what the detail is. In the end result, you play beyond it, and you adjust to it. And so when you adjust to it, you understand what the game and how the game's going to be called. And I think that's what everybody wants to see. Okay, how are we going to deal with this? And then we'll all get to that game, so we play it.
If you're Kendrick Perkins and you see Eddie Rush on the other side, I know he was one of the officials, can you still play it straight?
He probably has some residual feelings about that. And I think we'll see Eddie tonight, actually, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Do you guys get thrown more, or I guess agitated more by the quality of the calls or just the volume?
I thought he toned down a little bit this last game. We're looking for, like I said, consistency. So if it's a touch foul, it's not then the next one that's a bang is called. Or if there's going to be touch fouls called, then they're all touch fouls, that kind of thing. If there's going to be fouling off the ball, then whatever's off the ball then goes, or doesn't go, and those type of things. So, just so it's consistent, so the players, understand it. I guess that's the idea. But, there's a degree in all that, and that's what refereeing is all about. It's about those judgments that are about degrees, and it's very, very difficult. Our officials, have an almost impossible game to officiate, and they do as good a job as they possibly can, and we have to honor that.